Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, we're gonna be unboxing something very special. The RTX 5090. Oh my gosh, yes, I cannot believe this. This is a huge box, but thankfully the GPU, supposedly, is much smaller than the previous one, which was, well, this size, very big thing. And well, let's just do this thing. Shall we? Let's go. Okay, so I got the little knife over here, and we should open it. I think this is about to become a case of boxception, guys. Okay. It's bigger than me. Okay, so we got lots of paper, and we got a big box over here as well with some plastic padding and stuff. I need help. Thank you. Okay, this is what we're left with, guys. A smaller box. And how do I open this one? Oh, it has a little tear-up thingy over here. Not sure if you guys can see it with the top camera, but I'm about to pull on that thing. And there is supposedly a little Easter egg somewhere here. Yes, exactly. So we got inspired by gamers, enhanced by AI. I'm not sure how much it is enhanced by AI yet, but we shall find out in the full review of this GPU. Stay tuned. Built by Nvidia, of course. And now I will, well, turn it to you guys so you can see the beauty before I do. Ta-da! Okay, well, it says Nvidia there, included things over here, and it's a little bit of a cardboard thing. Ooh, this is nice. This is interesting. Okay, so first of all, let's do this. Let's take this off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, okay. Imagine if it was this size, actually. This is the RTX 4080, by the way, not the 4090, but it's exactly the same cooler of the Founders Edition, the 4090 as well. And yeah, okay, so this is what I would expect, actually, because the new GPU consumes 575 watts. The 4090 was a 450 watt GPU that could be pushed to 600 watts as well. But I like this, guys. Not gonna lie. Okay, something fell. All right, just some more cardboard thingies over here on the sides. You know what? It says get started with a QR code, but I will get started by showing you what's inside of this thing over here. The new adapter, 16-pin to 4 8-pin connectors. This feels quite a bit better than the previous ones, not gonna lie. There's a little bit of weight to it as well, kind of weird. But yeah, this is the new adapter if you need to utilize it with an older PSU. Like me, I will be running it on a 1200 watt PSU, but it doesn't have this connector. There's also a quick start guide over here inside. Let's check it out. There you go. This is just showing you how to do things, I guess. And well, that's it for the main box. Nothing else here. Fancy cardboard box as usual, you know, from these Founders Edition cards. So let's finally do this, guys, and take it out of the final box. I think this is the final box, at least. Very nice. I love this design. Whoo! Damn, it's so much smaller. Whoo! This is it, guys. RTX 5090 right there. Beautiful design. I really like these rounded corners here as well. Damn. And PCI Express 5.0 as well over here. Kind of a little different pin design and layout. Look at this. Damn. This... Oh, it's really heavy. That's the thing. Like, it's very compact, ready for small form factor PCs, but it's still really hefty and heavy. Damn. Dual flow-through design, of course. You can see the fans. Nice. It's 100% plastic-free, by the way, the entire unboxing. Very nice. This is just gorgeously designed. Beautiful. The pins go over there, by the way. Let's do this. All right. 1 down, 16 to go, or 15 to go, because you can only plug these things 16 times before they break. Supposedly. I don't know. Probably not, actually. I've done it more than 16 times already on my other GPUs. But yeah, it stays like that. They're way more malleable than previously. That's a bonus. I like that. Oh, it's a little bit more difficult to get out. Oh, okay. All right, thank you. Okay, I didn't break anything yet. Nice. All right, on this side of the card, there's nothing, basically. A couple of screws if you want to tear it apart. This right here, there's more ventilation, I guess. More ventilation on the top. And then we got the ports. Black shroud over here. Interesting. And these are 3 DisplayPort 2.1b, as well as 1 HDMI 2.1b as well. So these are capable of higher refresh rates than what we got on the RTX 40 series. That's nice, because with multi-frame generation, we should be hitting 200 plus FPS in some games at 4K with DLSS as well. But that's kind of crazy. I can't wait to test that out, you know? It's AI frames, fake frames and stuff like that, but I am still very interested, of course, of checking it out. Alright, so we should now make a little comparison side by side with the RTX 4080 or 4090. Again, they have the same cooler on the Founders Edition. And this is it, way slimmer. It's kind of the same size actually, width-wise. Look at that. But obviously the new GPU is much slimmer, yet it consumes almost double of what this one consumes at 320 watts. That's crazy. 575 watts. Holy crap. I wonder if it is actually pulling that much power while gaming, or if it's like the 40 series where the 4090 would only reach 450 watts in very specific games and scenarios with all of the ray tracings on and stuff like that. But yeah, we shall find out later, of course. Let's check them out. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Oh, did I scratch it? No. Okay, it's fine. So the footprint like this, it's kind of the same as we saw. It's just the thickness is much, much smaller on this one. And you know what? Supposedly, the PCB is just this size over here. It's so small. It's kind of like a GT 1030 PCB. It's crazy that they packed so much power into this small of a footprint. Damn. Very heavy though, in terms of weight. Wait a second. I don't know. I think I have more strength on my right arm because of reasons. Alright, so RTX 4080. Ooh, 2 kilograms. That's a heavy GPU. Okay, 2.13 basically. RTX 5090. It's lighter. Nice. So it wasn't the difference between my arm strength. Okay, this is actually lighter than the 4080/4090 cooler. Yet it supposedly runs quieter and it has just a more efficient design, basically. That's how they achieved it. But, well, I guess that's been it for this video, guys.
Can you make music with it?
Good question. Oh no, I'm scratching it a little. Okay, no, I'm just scratching my fingernail. Okay, the music test is 3 out of 10, I guess. This one is a little bit better. Okay, now that's been it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.